Hey, how you doing, Danny?
What's going on, Antonio?
Good, good. Hold on, let me set this up real quick.
Can you hear me and see me? Good.
Here, get this volume up here. We're good to go. Let's go off this. Hey, how are you today?
How's it going, man? Good. Good to meet you.
Good. Good to meet you too as well.
So it turns out Detroit and Jacksonville, Florida, are in the same time zone, right?
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
I thought you were 1 hour behind, but you're not.
No, no, I'm in the same time zone. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
Perfect. Yeah.
yeah. Good, good. How's your weekend?
My weekend is really, really good. I can't complain. We're being very productive over here. We got a lot of really good real estate projects going on right now. So I really want to make sure that I'm, putting the portfolio together properly. So yeah, everything is good, man. I want to get deep into this e-commerce stuff.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Let's get to it. So
Yeah, let's get it.
that evening, when you turned on the website again, thanks for that. Um, I was able to create a demo bot powered by AI to for this Zoom, right? So
Okay.
um, the functionality of that bot is basic, right?
Okay.
But we can put arms and legs and all the bells
Yeah,
and
yeah, we can build it as
whistles,
we
to
go.
it.
I totally get it. Yeah, I
That's the
get it.
thing, and I wanted to for you to experience that because that, in essence, could be an add-on, a companion, if you will, to the Shopify store. Not only that, but also to Facebook ads or Instagram ads, wherever you want to drive traffic to, and then the bot um, basically takes care of some conversations, segments, those leads who are qualified, and even could present an opportunity to buy right within that chatbot, right?
Yeah.
And in different languages, if we program it that way. So let me share that with you right now via a link. What kind of phone do you have? An iPhone or an Android?
I have an iPhone.
Gotcha. I'm also an Apple guy, so let's send it to you real quick.
Okay.
Um, and as you go through it, and just ask it questions, and engage with it, ask it for ingredients. So what's your best seller, things like that, prices, etc. um I'm going to send it to you on mobile because that's how you're going to engage with. Actually, you can engage with it actually on mobile or desktop, but I'll send it to you on your text here. So without Java's AI stash.
You just sent me a link?
About to.
Okay.
Just gotta make sure I spell it out correctly. Otherwise,
Yeah, no, I get it.
there it is. Lux Skin Demo. Cool. If you copy that link and paste it into your browser, because apparently the
Yep,
AI,
I just copied it. I just copied. I'm doing that now as we
yeah,
speak.
the dot AI, you can click.
Okay, it's not allowing me to paste it in there. It's saying autofill, but it's not allowing me. The link wasn't a link in itself, but it was, all worded out, but it just wasn't a link.
Yeah, let me try it out. Let me try it again, including the HTTPS protocol.
I see some bubbles coming through. Nothing yet. Yeah, I was going a few years ago. I was going to invest into chatbot where they show you how to build everything out, but I'm not a tech guy like that, so I kind of, left that alone. But I'm really interested in that stuff because that can start a lot of conversation with the store, and I can get better conversion rates with my call to action.
Yeah, that's absolutely the one of the
Oh yeah, you
objectives,
made a
right?
link this time. Yeah, you killed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Okay,
That open.
I'm waiting for it. Yep, it's opening up now.
All right, cool.
Hello there. I am a friendly AI connoisseur or AI skincare specialized in anti-aging. Yeah, I see it. Yep. All right, I got it.
Cool. So in the bottom of that um tab, you'll see a space where you can chat with it, right? So
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
go ahead and ask it whatever, and let's see what it does. The knowledge base I used was based on the website, so I gathered some data from the
Yeah, the
website,
website. Yeah.
yeah, to to for this bot to extract from and provide the right answers. I'm gonna follow that conversation on here.
Okay.
All
Now,
right.
one thing it didn't do right now, I asked is Lux Skincare vegan? And it said Lux Skincare is committed to using high quality, effective ingredient, but the specific vegan status of each product is not especially stated in the information provided.
Okay. Okay.
But that's what I do provide. That's one of the biggest thing I promote that is vegan.
Okay.
But
Good.
your
Good
bot didn't get
observation.
that properly.
Good observation. Now rest assured that before the bot goes live, for
Yeah,
every
we have all these
project,
kinks worked
we
out. Yeah.
verify, the that is not hallucinating, right?
Yeah. And then I want to have way shorter answers too.
Got it. Yes.
Yeah, people don't when they see all this, they out of here.
That's you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes the instructions for these bots need to be, hey, you will not use more than 4 or 5 sentences.
Yes,
So,
100%. I get it.
that sort of thing. So everything's customizable and so it adheres to your brand, right?
Okay. Now, Danny, just so I can get down to the meat and
Yeah.
potatoes of everything, how
Yeah.
much does something like this have? Because I have something similar to this with Recapture, which is
Yeah.
Shopify, like a little, customer service thing. I know it's nowhere near, deep as yours, but what's something like this run?
Let me get to that answer towards the meat and potatoes of this
Okay,
conversation.
okay. I just want to
Shall we?
make sure it was in my budget. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
want,
yeah.
man, this is $3,000, $4,000 or something like that. I'm like,
It
hey,
it is not that much. I'll tell you that. But asking a few things I don't want to show off here, and but I want to be able to illustrate a couple of things. I did a test with it earlier, and I was asking about prices, and I was asking what's your best seller, that sort of thing, and ingredients. It was able to give me, some answers were long, but pretty accurate, right? I was comparing
okay.
that to the website, and so this is just text, right? This is just text back and forth.
Yep.
Um, you're gonna see also a microphone icon right next to that.
I see that. I do.
Yeah. Now it also recognizes voice, right?
Nice.
Most
Nice.
people don't interact with the chat bot right now via voice, but they will, right?
And it will in the
Uh,
future. Yeah.
yes, and that feature is coming quick, right?
Yeah, it is.
With
It
AI
is.
and everything, as people get more acquainted with the use of these smart tools. Now, if you were to click on that microphone and ask a question in the English language pertaining to this brand, it should answer and it will answer via voice as well, right? So Um,
Did
with
you want
that,
me to do that now as a demo or no?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it.
that's it. It's enabled for that.
Okay, I had a question. Do Lux Skin Care, do they offer bundle kits?
They responded in text. I'm seeing. I'm following the conversation here. But that is the one of the functions that we can easily implement, right?
Okay.
We were talking about the Latino segment of consumers who may present an opportunity that previously may or may not been have been contemplated, right?
Right.
If and if and when that happens, and if that's relevant to you, this bot will be able to communicate in the Spanish language as well, even if nobody in your team does, right?
Nice.
So that's an add-on. And you mentioned a Shopify solution that may, do some of the things that we're discussing here. Yeah, those are cool, except the personalization and customization of these tools may be limited, right?
Yeah, they are. They are.
With something that so let me show you here on my back end. That way I can illustrate a little bit without going too techy. With having a solution like that is customized, that is in-house, right? And with somebody in your team that's fairly knowledgeable about chatbots and how to convert and um how to retain, right? Because this is this is also a retention initiative, right? Not just to, make a sale, but how to have people come back with their friends and talk about the experience, the product, customer service, etc. This becomes really an advantage over your competitors, an advantage in the marketplace where we are keeping track of contacts, the body's building a list as
Yeah, and I'm really big on mailing lists, email lists. You're right.
yeah.
100%.
It's not only answering questions and providing an answer, right? But in essence, is gathering a list. Here's name because it hasn't asked what's your name, right? So, and this medium that we're using right now, the link that I sent you, it opened a conversation in a web chat, right? It doesn't know your name. It's just very generic, right? Of a medium. When we deploy these chatbots on Facebook Messenger or on Instagram, the bot already knows your name because it's connected to that platform with full compliance of the platform and with the consent of the end user. Now it will greet you, hey Antonio, thanks for checking out our Shopify website. How can I help, right? Or hey
Right.
Anna, whatever the name is listed on that Facebook account, it'll know your name, it'll personalize it, and put it right here in the for us to retarget, right? For us to not only retarget, but retarget efficiently, right? If a person has clicked on a specific product and may not have bought or has bought in the past product that is relevant to that person, the bot will kind of continue that conversation being relevant to that woman or that man who has bought or who has clicked on something, right? We have a bunch of functions that I want to, hopefully release and unleash in a project. Some of those functions are advanced, some of them are generic, not generic, but basic, right? Such as building a list of prospects, customers, right? Retargeting. And it's not limited to one entry point, but many entry points. Let me explain. With that link that I sent you, that could easily be made into a button on an ad, right? Or if you have, for instance, you talked about a you have this product in retail stores or kiosks and such, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah. Well, no, not in retail stores. I said we was doing brick and mortar.
Brick and mortar.
That's correct. So
Okay,
we had owned the retail store, but we shut it down so we could put everything online.
gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. No longer are we going on, brick and mortar. The way
Okay,
the future is right now, I do not want to sell at any shops and anything like that. I want to put it all online and do DTC. That's my vision.
gotcha, gotcha. And I'm sure that shift came because of many challenges that you had and
Well, no,
opportunity.
I did pretty good with the brick and mortar. It's just that's not the way of the world. See, the way of the world right now, like, we own a few restaurants too that we're putting together. But the
Yeah,
biggest thing is I have to have it where the e-commerce where I'm selling the barbecue sauce, selling the dry rub and everything online. So if I don't get in part of that, I get left behind.
yes, sir. That is the message that I want to continue to spread, out there. Um, if you're not online, if a customer can't find you in the jungle, digital jungle, you're dead in the water, right?
So look, that's our new saying. If you're not online, you left behind.
Exactly, exactly.
For real. That's
Uh,
it. You
yes.
left.
So let me go over one more thing that I believe could be valuable to the brand and to you, and also it has been for some of our clients in the past. So that is the the loyalty programs that we have been specializing in building for e-commerce brands and select brick and mortar businesses. Um, Sharing the screen here again. So you got a nice store. People come by.
Yeah,
Never
and we're
mind, right?
redoing all the stuff. We about to have the reviews going across, all the interaction. We got a lot of stuff over the next 7 days. It
Yeah.
should be really looking in part because this right here just looked too bland.
Yeah. No, well, you have a vision that right now I cannot see, but I imagine that you have a lot of the things that you want to add on to just a basic Shopify store, right?
Yeah,
Uh, one of the things that we pay close attention is retention, right? How to have people who already purchase, right? Once they go through the customer journey of attention, conversation, and conversion, once that person places an order, experiences the product, how do we get them to come back, right? And not only come back, but come back with their friends, right? We understand that acquiring a new customer is more expensive than upselling an existing one, right? That's a
right.
fundamental that cannot be debated, right? So loyalty programs uh, are the solution to this, right? And the right deployment. Why do people should come back, right? Airlines, hotel brands, credit cards, they all implement loyalty programs, and I believe that 99% of us are in some sort of loyalty program, whether we know it or not, right? Credit cards offer points, airlines offer miles, right, that you can accumulate as you continue, going to that brand and to in an exchange of something, right? In exchange of status, in exchange of an upgrade, etc. So what I created here is a customer card for loyalty program for Lux Skin Care, right? And I'll tell you
Okay.
what this does. I'll tell you what this does before you get to experience it right on your phone as a demonstration, right? So a customer who already placed an order can participate in the loyalty program with the right messaging, right? Hey, thank you for your purchase. Here's an opportunity to become a VIP member, right? We can brand it, whatever, your Lux Skin Club or something that it makes people feel like they're part of something, right? That
Yeah.
others may not, right? Via a QR code that may be in a product insert, a link, an ad, or whatever entry point that we think there will be traffic. A person can scan it, enter some information, and then create their own loyalty pass, right? This digital pass gets saved right in your Apple Wallet, right? That's one of the reasons why I asked which phone do you use, either iPhone or Android. It's also compatible for Android, right?
Yeah.
So here we can customize things like for each dollar spent, you get 1 point, right? And track those purchases, track those orders, have the customer accumulate points, right? And then we can, define, at how many points should they receive something? At how many points should they change status or maybe the color of the card, that sort of thing. Now with this, it's not just a vanity loyalty pass that gets stored in your device, but also it's a medium to communicate with that person, right? When a person enters their information, it'll appear here. Then whatever other information that we want, an opportunity to buy something again, right? We can include a link back to the store. We can include a link back to, hey, share a review of the product, with your friends or something like that in a link to that website, a YouTube link that may amplify product description or product use, best practices, best tips, that sort of thing, back to your ecosystem, back to your YouTube channel if you have, or follow us on Instagram. That's what anything that we find will be relevant, we can include here in the back, right?
Okay.
So and I'm going to show you real quick so when a person scans the QR code or clicks on the link, they're gonna see a landing page just like this. Enter your details. If the person comes in through Messenger or one of these social media chat vehicles, they won't need to enter this because, as I said, the bot will already know their name. So the bot will skip this, right? And when a person enters this information, if they enter manually, as you're about to do, because I'm gonna have you participate, then they're going to have their pass downloaded right here. This is an Apple device or an illustration of an Apple device, where your brand is going to be hanging out here with the big boys, right? These are some of our clients here, but here's where the Sephora card is. This is where the Starbucks card is. This is where the Delta boarding pass is. And all these big brands I'll show you here in this video that I was able to record, and then you'll take it for a spin real quick. Open this other browser and switch my share. So it's going to be a little something like this.
Okay.
Real quick. And are you ready to download your demo pass on your iPhone? If I send you a link?
Oh yeah, yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
Let's do it. Got that link. Stop the share. See text.
Okay, I just got it.
It's interesting how the name of your brand includes the word Lux and the our brand of chatbots we're going to, as you say, an initiative we're going to launch next year is going to be ChatLux as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That is interesting. I agree.
Yeah, I think that that word it's short for luxury, right? It's a high-end product. It's a,
There you go. There
yeah,
you go.
for sure.
For real. All right, I got it now. Let me check it out, see what we got. Okay. The Pass.Wallet Club. Okay, so it just came open. Join Lux Skin Care. Okay, join it. All right. Oh, cool. Okay. For VIP and perks, well, for VIP perks.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget to click on that top right-hand corner
For the
button where it says
ads,
add.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just did that.
yeah, cool.
Open pass. Okay, open. Okay, this went to my wallet, so I did that wrong. This is what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, yeah. So now open up your wallet or
Okay. Open up my wallet, my card.
yeah,
Okay.
the, yeah, the Apple Wallet app
Okay. I just did that. All right. So they
should be
just
in
did
there.
this.
Yeah, that's right. It's in there.
Okay.
Now, if you click on those three buttons surrounded by a circle, that flips the pass. Pass details.
Yeah. Pass details. Okay.
Yeah,
Go.
that
Okay.
flips the pass. Now you can see what I was talking about. Obviously, some of that lingo doesn't belong to this brand, but we can include anything, as I mentioned, YouTube link, link to Instagram, whatever we want to drive traffic to, special offer, etc. Now, I didn't speak about the push notifications that is one of the things that have been able to impact the conversions for clients in the past. And let me go ahead and explain what that is. Okay, go back to the share. Okay, so push notifications are extremely valuable. Let me get there and I'll tell you why they are. Push notifications are the ones that brands use to get your attention, like these, right? They are coming in to people's devices, whether they're turned on or not, right? They're short, snappy calls to action or flash sale announcements that get attention, that people see, right? At least when a person clicks on one of these push notifications, it'll take them to the wallet card, right?
Yeah.
Where we'll have something for them, right? Click uh, click this button for a flash sale only for VIP members, right? They
Right.
go, they open the pass, they flip it in the back, and there it is, an opportunity for them to buy, right? To elevate that average order value that we are very keen to understand what that is and to elevate it, right? That's how we create these, these outcomes. Share the pass with a friend and receive 10 points for free, right? Now we're like, instigating, the not only sharing, but when that customer, when that new pass holder purchases something, then they get points, right? Not just for free. We want to, make it that way. They're very, these push notifications are a branded channel, right? As you see, these are coming from different brands. They're a branded channel that is free of the social media limitations, right? There's some limitations that Facebook Messenger presents and Instagram. They're also included with your program, right?
Okay.
If we send SMS or text messages, which we can, and in some cases that becomes an option, but there's a cost of of the amount of text messages that you send. Some cell phone providers may think that your message on their channel is spam, so they won't send every single one, but you do get charged for them, although not everyone is received, etc. Right? These are exclusive. This is an exclusive way of communicating where a lot of brands are not participating. Right? Only some brands that are tapping into these solutions get to do, and and they're also unlimited. You can send 10 a day, which is kind of spammy, but just as an example, it could induce your monthly revenue by promoting more conversions, right? And that sort of thing. So that's an advantage that I see could work really well with the launch of your product.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, any questions so far, or?
No, no. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty familiar with what you're talking about. So, like I said, I just want to know what this will cost. Is this something I can entertain now, or is something I can come back to in a month or so, or what? Because, like I said, I got a ton of product in front of me, and I just want to be able to get this thing going and just start running my ads and everything, and work the little small team that I have in front of me.
No, I hear you. So going to now the price point conversation, right? So we understand that with these solutions, we don't intend to unleash every function there is, because then it would be a more a bigger commitment, right? Bigger budget, if you will.
Correct. Correct.
So with some basic functionality, the loyalty program included, the chatbot development for something like this will cost around $2,000, right?
Okay.
Now, what we do is we monitor the results, right? We never attempt to implement something and see ya, right?
Right.
Good luck with that, right? We want to see results, and we want to optimize those results. What you and I and our team could attain the first 60 days could be optimized and increased the next 30 days and the next 30 days. And we can see where we can tweak things before we add another function to that bot, right? So the value, or the that price point, every month thereafter comes at around $350, right?
Okay.
With the intent of having me and my team just consult with you, recommend things, and we're very attentive to what these huge AI platforms like OpenAI and Gemini and all these solutions that are coming out are doing in order for us to implement. Because what we're doing here is we're using OpenAI to support the AI for the chatbot, right?
Right.
We can add a lot of the things that I'm not talking about today, but maybe a month from now or 2 months from now, it will become a relevant solution for a product like yours, right? So that's around the price point where this starts in the conversation with my team and I going into 2025. The cost of implementing this for us also will increase into 2025, just because OpenAI has increased their costs. But we want to offer the opportunity for conversations that we're having these last 3 weeks of December to possibly take advantage of our 2024 prices before January, right? So without being too persuasive, the the idea is that if you see this valuable, if you see this conversation could lead to results, um, if I provide a formal proposal by tomorrow, the next 24 hours, we could have a functional chatbot with a loyalty program customized for Lux Skin Care by the first week of January. So yeah,
Now let me just say this. So $2,000 and $350 a month after what, 30 days or just starting them right away?
so we like to develop something that is functional, that is approved by you or your team. That not only is approved by you and your team, but it's also compliant with the rules and regulations of the ethic use of AI, right?
Okay.
Um, as soon as possible, right? But we also are not going to rush the idea of having something out there that interacts, that represents, that's an extension to your brand, right? We're not going to rush it. We typically take about 30 days to develop, right?
Okay.
Sometimes that development could last a little longer, but we don't start the 30 days until that is fully done. So I think that with something like this, by January 1st could be the start of that period.
Nice. I mean, I like what you have. I'm just not ready for that right now, as far as just giving you $2,000 and paying 350 as of right now, because I already have like a little small something. It's nowhere near what you're talking about, but it'll get me going, and that's where I'm at right now with that. But your price is going up to how much? How much are you going up to?
We're likely going to increase about 15%.
Okay. Oh yeah, that won't be killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
here's
but
the thing.
I definitely like what you have though. It's just that, I felt like, we're recapturing the little small apps I do where I just paid a monthly subscription. That'll get me going. And it does the email capture, it does a lot of the stuff that's basic, and I can just scale from there.
Yeah, no, I hear you. There's a lot of like I said, tools that are under what we are offering, but there also may be limited.
Oh
Understanding
no,
that.
they're definitely limited. I agree. They're definitely, but it'll get me going where I can start because see, my biggest thing is now, is to put my efforts on TikTok Shop. That's why I've been putting a lot of my energy at, a lot of my, efforts on TikTok Shop. But I love the part we talk about the Latino and everything like that, the different languages. I love that. But like I said, this is something I've already been committed to and kind of, spent money on. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and launch this thing for this new year and kind of take it from there.
Sounds good. Sounds good. One of the things that caught my attention as well was that you have multiple brands, right? And that
I do.
your goal by this time in 2025 is to have 25 stores.
No, 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 not
No,
25, 10.
no, 10.
Yeah, yeah, 10
Oh,
stores.
okay. So yeah, I'm
It's
not.
just the year 2025. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. So I might have misunderstood. I apologize.
Yeah.
So the if you have maybe another store that is consumable product or even that restaurant, we're doing this for restaurants
Oh
as
no,
well.
I know. And listen, Danny, I'm going to do business with you because I already have the Smoke Food Fast brand. I already have the Lux Skincare brand. Then I have the Verified Detroit brand. Then I have monetized equity for my real estate. So I'm going to need your services. But I think what's concerning me is I have to pay $2,000 plus each one. So that's why I got to figure out how do I make all this work because at the end of the day, that's $350 times by 4 or 5 brands I already have right now that I'm about to release in the near future.
I hear you. Um, if there was a another brand or more that could benefit from this, we could definitely put together a package that involves many brands and doesn't multiply the price point by
So
the
this is what I do. I send you over the 4 things that's right now pressing, which
okay.
is the restaurant, which is the actual skincare, Lux Skincare, which is the other brand that will be Detroit Verified or Verified Detroit. I mean, and I have one more brand that I'm going to be doing with the real estate because real estate is going to be my day-to-day business. So that will be monetized equity. So I'll send you over what I have and you just tell me a quote on that. And then, like I said, I get with my sister, talk a little bit more about that with her because we're really about to push this real estate up right now because the city is really catching when it comes to real estate value.
Got you, got you. No, and I totally hear that. I got a chance to speak to your sister after the first time we did. I wanted to uh, thank her about the connection with you, and
And yeah, we're gonna do some business too. So you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry
for
about that.
sure.
We're gonna
Yeah,
you did this site right here?
this site we didn't do it. I know it's very colorful and very eye-catching, right? It's probably one of the
It's
best
very
websites I've
nice.
seen for restaurants. He's an Indian cuisine restaurant in Miami, and for that we're deploying this chatbot here that you see, which um, invites people to participate in their VIP program, right? In their loyalty program. They started doing business with us 4 or 5 months ago, and because we track everything that people buy, their latest report has told us that people in the loyalty program have spent over $50,000 in food and beverages, whatever they serve there, just these 4 or 5 months that they've been there. So we report everything to the brand, to decision makers, so that they can see that they made a smart decision with us, and that they're whatever they're investing,
I think what
it's
you have right now is going to scale up really big because it's
yeah,
so relevant.
yeah.
I just think giving it structure and just scaling the thing all the way up, you definitely have your hands on something great. And like I said, with the restaurant and everything, I'm going to incorporate you in what I'm doing. And like I said, let's work out something. Let's
Yeah.
get something going where we can get multiple things going and let's get this stuff launched.
That's the plan. Shoot over some links
I will.
of your brands. I'll work on a proposal and send it over for our next conversation.
Sounds good. Thank you,
Yeah.
Danny. I appreciate you.
All right, Antonio.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Have a good one.
You
Thank you,
too.
sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye.